Monday was World Suicide Prevention Day, a day where communities come together to raise awareness, remember those lost, and support those who are affected. Gale Stonehouse's son died by suicide almost 20 years ago, and since then she's dedicated her life to studying suicide and helping others go through the grieving process.
One of the reasons for the great pain survivors feel and the anger it forms is that they have to face the realization that the dead person renounced all possibility of help from them. This leaves them feeling quite worthless. This speaks out to me because this is exactly how you feel when someone chooses to take their life. You feel worthless because they didn't come to you. And this is why I teach, talk, ask the word. Suicide can be prevented. People don't want to die, really. They don't.
Lawrence Stonehouse was 20 when he took his own life in 1993.
Everybody loved him, and he had lots of friends, and just lots of life, and had lots of ambition. At the time, I was told that there was no reason, and we would never know the reason why. And I really struggled with that because I always think that, yes, there's a reason, there has to be a reason. And the reason is that people get into a state, an emotional state, and they don't see a way out. And for what reason, we don't know. That we won't know, because the only way we would know that is if someone tells us. And so we don't know that. And but I can understand his emotional state probably got to a point where he didn't see a way out, and he made a poor choice. He was at work and he was getting his life back on track, and but he was sad and was sorry that he had to move away. He felt that moving away would maybe be better, but it wasn't. He was sort of lonely, and I guess things started closing in. We don't know. He didn't talk to me about it, and that's something I'm very sad about, because I wish, like the little write-up I gave you, is I wish he would have talked to me. But males at that time, and sadly to say, at this time, still don't like to talk, and probably not to their mom. And I'm sorry that was that way, and if I could prevent it from happening to anyone, I would do whatever I can. So that's why I'm doing this.
At the time of her son's suicide, there wasn't a lot of help or resources for those dealing with suicide, and it was shortly after that Gale started to do her own research.
People are afraid of the word, and I've been trying to have workshops locally, and I'm having great difficulty getting people to sign up. Some people say, well, yeah, that's a good thing, and somebody should take it, but not me. And what Safe Talk, or what Living Works, the foundation who supports Safe Talk, finds is that everyone, that's why it's called suicide alertness for everyone. So it's everyone over the ages of 15 and up. And it's for your own family, or for your friends, or for your workplace.
Gale says tools you'll learn in the 3.5-hour workshops can save someone's life.
Lots of times people who are having thoughts of suicide throw up lots of invitations, and people miss them. They miss them either because they're afraid, or they just miss them, or they dismiss them. And that's what we teach in the workshops. I wish I would have had the tools I have now then. Not to say that I maybe could have prevented it, but I maybe could have made a difference. People don't just necessarily, in his case, you wouldn't have picked him. He's not one of the people that you would say, oh, well, yeah, it figures. But no, he had lots going for him, and decided that he didn't see a way out.
If you or someone you know may be dealing with thoughts of suicide, you can contact Gale for advice or help through the website at the bottom of our screen. And after the break, Around the Region takes a tour of the newly rebuilt Battle River Ranch Camp.